Is this the dagger? Target. Sends it safe. LeBron James with no regard for human life.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, my football fans? It's your boy, Matt Nguyen, back with another one of these Degenerate Talk Sports podcasts. Of course, I am your host for today, joined by my co-host, who's always on these type of podcasts, your boy, Nathan Tran.
What's up?
And you gotta be excited, guys. It's like Christmas. This is Christmas for football fans. It's like the kickoff's here. We just had the Thursday night special. That was a little appetizer for our plate. But now we're here for the main course. We're here for the kickoff Sunday, baby. We are here to see the full course meal. You get what you get today. We get Saints versus Bucks today. We got Cowboys. I can't believe that's a Sunday night game, bro.
That's a good game.
Huh?
That's gonna be a good game.
Okay, but is it better than Saints? How's Saints Bucks not Sunday night?
That's true.
Right? Divisional game, Breeze versus Brady. Brady's first game as a Buck. The Saints coming off that fucking tragic loss. Like, so much storylines. Anyways, we're here not to preview the game like everybody else is. Because I bet you've seen so many, NFL Sunday Week 1 preview videos. Nah, this is a season preview, which you probably saw like 2 weeks ago. We're just late as fuck, but that's what makes us different. Anyways, guys, let's jump into this. We're gonna try to keep it short for y'all. So we have like about 20 questions. We have to fit into about 20 topics we want to talk about. We're gonna fit into this one video. So we're just gonna start firing these bitches off. Nathan, you can start us off. Alright, sorry guys, there's a little bit of technical difficulties, but like I was saying, we're trying to fit 20 topics into this fucking, I think it's gonna, hopefully, it'll be like 24, 25 minute video at max. Alright, Nathan, shoot me the first one.
All right, first up, surprise team of the season.
We always get one every single year.
My surprise team is the Cardinals. Kyler Murray with his plethora of weapons. I trust Cliff Kingsbury have something there.
Okay, see, I think the division's too stacked for that to happen.
I can see them being 9 wins sneaking in.
I think the division's too stacked. They're going to take too many losses and get bruised up by the division too much.
All right, who's yours?
Anyways, I actually really struggle with this question. I feel like it's going to be a lot of chalk heading into the year. It's going to be the same teams. Your Ravens, your Saints, your Niners, your Seahawks. Those guys are going to fucking be the top of the league. For me, the biggest, if it had to be surprising season, I'm going to go off the wall. I'm going to go with the Raiders. I'm with the Oakland Raiders. It seems weird, okay? Remember, Derek Carr is not a bad quarterback. Derek Carr is not a bad quarterback. Derek Carr is not a bad quarterback. They get Jacobs. Jacobs is great. I love Waller as their tight end. The offensive line isn't bad. What I'm what we're really hoping for here is that like their defensive players, like the ones that drafted last year. I forgot what his name was. It's blanking out right now because we're doing a speed round. But like they drafted some guys. They drafted a receiver that I think can do really well. I think his name's Edwards.
Like Ruggs.
Yeah, they have Ruggs, of course. And hopefully they can find some kind of semblance and make some noise. Do I think they make the playoffs? Probably not, but I think they will be the biggest surprise. On the other side of the coin, who do you think will be the most disappointing team? The team that will let us all down. Because like every year, there's a surprise team who's always a disappointment. For me, the most disappointing team of the season, I think, will easily be the Pittsburgh Steelers. I know it's a hot take. I've seen people have the Steelers as high as like winning the Super Bowl, and I think that's kind of insane. I mean, Big Ben is coming off major injury. We forget that this man's like 36 years old or something, 34 years old. Like he's not a young cat. Like this guy has a lot of years under his belt.
That defense is legit.
The defense is good, but I don't know. I think it was kind of overrated last year. I mean, he did a lot of plays, but like I don't know. The corners aren't amazing.
Hayden?
Yeah, Hayden's okay. Like Hayden's always been okay. Besides that, I think they'll be most disappointing season. I think the offense is electric, has some players on it, but there are definitely some holes. Like who the hell's their wide receiver 2? Who the hell's their tight end, etc., etc. Right, you go.
My disappointing team might be a surprise. The 49ers.
Whoa.
I'm predicting a Super Bowl hangover. They're banged up. You know, they lost some pieces. I think they might disappoint people.
I mean, I can definitely see it. I'm not gonna knock you for it.
Okay, next up, best rookie. I'm really close to picking Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I'm gonna pick Chase Young. I think generational talent, can't go wrong.
Okay, we're talking about best rookie overall. I would probably agree with you. I think Chase Young will be the best rookie out of this class. But we're talking about best rookie season, which I think we're kind of trying to lean towards because it's the season review. I would disagree. I feel like generational pass rushers, as great as they are, always do pretty like they do good, but it's never been like, wow, that's one hell of a rookie season. Like your Khalil Max, your fucking Myles Garrett, your Jadeveon Clowney's, all touted as generational pass rushers. Never really like blew up their first years, right? For me, for the best rookie season, I would have to go with the receiver. I'm gonna go with Jerry Jeudy from the Broncos. I think.
How do you not pick the best receiver in the class? CeeDee Lamb?
I guess so, but I'm not as high on the not as high on the Cowboys, but I think Jeudy is gonna get every single chance to succeed. I think he's playing next to a receiver that did it really well last season, so we'll get a lot of attention, and he will eat off of one-on-one coverage. His route running is too good to just leave that guy on one-on-one coverage.
Drew Lock?
Yeah, Drew Lock, I think get the ball to him. It's not like he's like running like CD Lamb type routes where he needs to get the ball deep. Just throw a 5-yard in, a couple yards slant, like you're good. Jerry Judy's gonna end the season with a lot of receptions. I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
Anyways, on the opposite side of that coin, we're doing a lot of like two-sided subjects right here. Who do you think will be the biggest draft bust from this season? I guess obviously you can't just gauge if they're a bust off of 1 year. Just have the worst rookie season as like super highly talented, but like
from like expectations.
Yeah, expectations. Oh yeah, I forgot. I came up again. I was supposed to answer my fucking own question first. All right, I know it's gonna sound weird. This one's gonna. I think for me it's gonna be Herbert. Right, it's gonna be Herbert.
That's the easy pick, bro. Come on.
That's
safe.
Not so good,
that is safe.
I'm gonna go with Herbert. I think the Chargers aren't gonna be great. I think Herbert's really gonna struggle. I think he was easily like the third best quarterback probably in that draft.
I just didn't like his tape.
Yeah, he just wasn't accurate. But I think the thing that could bite me in the ass about this pick is that Keenan Allen's really good. All right. My bust, Ruggs. Now, speed guys don't always translate right away. You know, for every Tyreek Hill, there's a Tavon Austin. If you look at even his stats in college, didn't wow me. So like, I think it'll be tough to, and Derek Carr's throwing. I know he's a surprise team, but I don't trust the Raiders offense enough. I think he's gonna bust. Well, that goes against my fucking pick for surprise team of the season.
Hey, Ruggs could be bad, Raiders could be good.
True. I feel like the Ruggs needs to be good for the Raiders team.
Yeah. Okay, next question. Obviously, we're excited about football, but does the season finish? I think, yes, it has to finish. Way too much money involved. We're talking about like billions of dollars. It has to finish. They'll find a way. I
agree with you. I think, hopefully we like act up and the country gets better as a whole and starts like progressing towards something that's at least like, we're not looking at things where it's like one bad breakout and it's over for the season. I'm hoping that we could start avoiding situations. Of course, it's a heavy topic. But with that being said, if one breakout does happen, are we over or under 50 cases for the season? I think personally, optimist here. We hit the under.
You think under? Now you would know more than me, right? I have the over, right? But you would know more than me. Like in a football locker room, right? If one guy has it, most likely the whole team has it. We've seen it in baseball, right? If one case turns into 27 cases. So I think over, but hopefully the season still finishes.
I'm just being hopeful here, so it's probably not the smarter choice, but we gotta digress. But.
Okay, next topic. First coach fired. So I have, maybe this is me being like wishful, but I have Adam Gase.
Wishful.
I think it's a disaster waiting to happen. Players don't like him. He's gonna lose the locker room at some point. I think his first coach fired.
From my end, I'm not sure. I probably should do a little more research and actually think about this one more. Yeah, for me, yes, the first coach fired. I agree with you. I think Marone is a good pick. I'll probably roll with that just because I can't. Another one is coming to my mind right now. But Marone seems like a good pick. The Jaguars obviously struggling. They don't know what the fuck is going on with that team. No quarterback in sight. Like, what are their foundation pieces? There pretty much are none. Like, that team's a mess. So it makes sense if Marone goes. Plus, they're not adverse to firing coaches in another year. Anyways, who do you think will have the biggest drop off? Just from a player perspective, so not really from a team, just from a player perspective. Which player drops off the most?
You go first.
I think just to go with my biggest disappointment as a team, I'll go with someone's Steelers, obviously. I'm gonna go with Minka. I think Minka had an amazing year last year. It's kind of a weird pick because you wouldn't really expect it, but Minka and almost to a certain extent TJ Watt both have defensive player of the year level player seasons last year. I think they both digressed from that. They both probably make the Pro Bowl, but nothing nearly what they were putting up last year.
They're in their primes. I don't see any reason for them to decline.
I don't think the Steelers gonna be as good as next year. I'm sorry. That's just what it is.
Okay, I went a different route. I went Aaron Rodgers. Obviously, no, they didn't give him weapons, and I get a bad vibe between him and LaFleur. I get a bad vibe. Something's not up. Last season, 13-3, but it could have been a lot worse. And I think division tough defensively. You see, look at the Bears, look at the Lions, look at Vikings. I think he'll struggle this year. He's getting up there in age too. He's 36.
That's true, but I have to disagree. I feel like Aaron Rodgers is the guy that likes to play with that kind of fucking thing. He's such an ego guy that like he feels like kind of like, oh, you really think that's gonna be him? Oh, okay, watch this. Like he's that type of guy. Like Aaron Rodgers is that type of guy. So for that reason, like for me, if we're still playing fantasy this year, our league's kind of on ice right now. But if we're playing this year, Aaron Rodgers is definitely the quarterback I was looking at around like round 5 and 6. So
with the one target, really, Devontae.
Well, he's always been playing it. That's how his whole career has been like one target. Except for that one while he had like the dynamic duo of Jordy and Randall Cobb. But besides that, he's pretty much playing with one receiver for most of his career.
Right. Okay. We disagree, but okay. On the flip side, comeback player of the year.
That's what makes the sparkling race.
I know you don't like the Steelers. I have Juju Smith-Schuster. Bound to bounce back.
I love my boy Juju.
USC boy.
I'm a USC fan, so.
I think he's bound to bounce back. Big Ben's back. It's the second year after. Last year was like tumultuous with the whole like Brown thing. I think he'll be settled. He'll bounce back this year.
Okay, we can go back with Juju. Why don't you go with Big Ben?
Oh, he got injured.
Alright.
He didn't fall off, and then.
I'm going with a pretty interesting pick here. I think the narrative itself is going to really propel this storyline. I'm going with David Johnson. I think the whole idea of him being Diop trade, I'm kind of lower on the Cardinals. So say the fact that like if Diop doesn't go crazy and gets like 1,100-1,200 yards, still a pretty good season, but nothing crazy. And David Johnson puts up like 1,100 yards, 50 receptions, over 600 receiving yards.
Does he still have that in him?
He looked pretty decent. Like yesterday, he had a rushing touchdown.
They were coming from behind though.
Huh?
They're coming from behind.
He had his rushing touchdown early. And then, so I think, like, in that game, he still looked pretty good. I think he still has the legs. And then David Johnson was one of my favorite players, like, just a couple years ago. And so, I don't know. I still believe in my guy. So, on the opposite end, like, comeback player of the year is great, but let's look at the players coming into the season. Who gets the Holy Grail? Who gets the crown jewel of the 2021 draft? Who gets, like, the fucking Messiah? Who gets Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah.
Who gets Trevor Lawrence? So, in order to get Trevor Lawrence, of course, the Holy Grail, the prize jewel of the 2021 draft, you have to be the worst team in the league. Who is that going to be?
You're answering.
Oh, that's right. Fuck, I keep on dropping the ball. So we're both kind of off our game right now, bro. We're like 3 podcasts in, we're trying to rush through this shit. Anyways, for me, it's got to be, again, we're going to pick with the worst coach. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars, man. They're a fucking mess.
I agree with you. They're tanking.
Hot dumpster fire. I can't, like, they're rolling with Gardner Minshew. I feel bad for the guy because I think he's at least decent enough to be a quality backup to maybe a low-end starter. And this guy's fucking going to get killed this year.
I think Lawrence just fits with Florida.
Matt LaFleur?
No, Florida.
Oh, Florida.
Because look at the guy. Just look at the guy.
Sunshine type of the,
Yeah, I agree with you. Worst team, Jags.
Okay, we finally agree on something.
All right, so next we have most competitive division. Obviously, a lot of good divisions, yours included, but I had NFC West.
Oh, look at us going 2 for 2.
Okay, I think you don't like the Cardinals, but I think they can make the playoffs. I think there's a way now with the expanded playoffs. I think all 4 teams have a chance.
Yeah. Of course, I'm down on the Cardinals, but with that being said, I think the Niners and Seahawks are plenty good enough for the division to be great. I think the only other division that could compete would have been the AFC North. But I am low on the Steelers.
You don't like your division? I think Falcons could.
No, I did. If it was a year or 2 ago, I don't think the Panthers have the legs to run with us. I think the Bucks are frisky, of course. With the new acquisitions, and I think the Falcons just haven't been good for a while, so I can't really put any kind of real confidence in them. All right, who do you think would be the best rookie quarterback for the season? I know we talked about some of them already. I talked about Herbert. I don't know if you mentioned one yet, but who do you think would be the best rookie quarterback that we see this season? For me, I'm going to go with Tua. I think I mentioned that on the last Jets podcast. I think Tua is going to be good this year. I think he's coming back a little bit healthier than he was heading into the Alabama season. He was, remember, how quickly we forget, the #1 quarterback for the last 2 years in college. Before the whole Burrow mania,
He's 1 injury away.
I don't know, but
the only injury away.
The Dolphins' O-line is not great.
1 injury away from being out of the league.
Yeah, I know, but if he hits his peak, his fucking accuracy, his fucking quick release is really going to help him in the league. I feel like he processes the game a little faster than other quarterbacks, so that helped him a lot.
I played it safe, Joe Burrow. I think he was the best quarterback last year. I think he translates
for itself. But again, I don't know.
His game translates well. It's not like he's devoid of weapons. You know, you have Boyd, you have Green, you have Mixon. O-line's suspect, but I think he'll have the best season. He'll start day 1 too.
I don't know. I feel like he's gonna struggle really much out the gate. I feel like the game plan for him.
Division not doing him any favors.
I feel like just the speed of the NFL is gonna be a little thing to catch up, and he played with so much talent at LSU. It was ridiculous, and that's gotta be. Come on, like he played with so his team was so much better than every other team that ended up playing football.
Next we have now Antonio Brown, nutcase, we get it. But will he play a snap this season? Yes or no?
Antonio Brown, no.
No.
I feel like no. I feel like if the team did sign him, we would have saw a team take a chance by now.
Seahawks?
We did not see one.
Seahawks.
They could, but I feel like they would have taken a chance by now.
Okay, speaking of one Seahawk, former Seahawk, Earl Thomas, does he get a snap this season?
Yes, I feel like he's too good, and I feel like the team that's gonna pick him is way too obvious. It's gotta be the Cowboys. I feel like they struggle a little bit defensively out the gate, take a chance on the guy, and then he's always wanted to go to Dallas. Dallas needs a safety. They kind of just fit together. Like, so
I don't think Dallas wants him. I think Jerry Jones wants him. And if Jerry Jones wants him, he might as well put on that jersey.
And he wants to go to Dallas. He's always said so. He's always been a fan of the star. So I feel like it's just a good fit.
I think he'll play. I think give it a few weeks, people will like forget what he did, and then he'll play.
All right. It's my turn, right? Yeah. On the other side, let's look at guys who are going to play a lot this season, just because like their team is so bad. Who has more starts, Trubisky or Foles, or the Chicago Bears? You know what? I'm for Chicago Bears. Who knows what one of them when he gets traded? You don't know. But who has more starts at the end of the year?
You got this?
Oh fuck. Duh. I think it's Trubisky. I think how it's gonna go. Trubisky gets like 4 starts. Shits the bed because he's Mitchell Trubisky. Foles comes in, and then Foles also shits the bed.
Oh
and
my god, they come back.
Might as well just go to the younger guy and then just put Trubisky back in. And Trubisky runs out in a pretty average way. When we're like, oh, he's okay. He's probably not enough to get to the playoffs, but he's okay. Back where we were right at the beginning of the season.
I have Trubisky, but my reason's different from yours. I think they stay with him way too long. They're too attached. They're like, we can't. We picked them. They're buyer's remorse. They picked them. They're gonna wait till week 10, and then they're gonna come to their senses. Like he's not good at all, and then we're gonna try Foles. I think Trubisky gets 10.
I don't know if I agree. Yeah, I took the fine, but yeah, you know.
Right. On the topic of QBs throwing a lot of interceptions, who gets the most interceptions this year?
Can't say Jameis.
Not anymore.
Unless he plays like it's Drew Brees is injured for the 4 games. He goes in at those like 23 picks in 4 games. You know.
20 touchdowns.
Yeah. 20 touchdowns.
I have Haskins.
The way Haskins is not a bad pick. That's not a bad pick.
Because they'll stick with him, right? He'll play the whole season. Weapons, you have McLaurin, and then they have that new running back. But really, I don't see it. But what he has is like division not that strong.
Yeah. You know what? I have 2 kind of picks for me. I have a pick, like I would say my solid pick and then my sleeper pick. My solid pick would be Daniel Jones, for kind of the same reasons as you. His team is pretty dog shit. Receivers aren't great.
New coach as well.
Yeah, new coach, new system. Yeah. That's always bad for a rookie.
Especially with this season.
The thing that could help them is that they do have Saquon Barkley, so they might not throw it as much. But they can't throw it. They're going to be down in a lot of games. That's one argument. My sleeper pick is going to be Matthew Stafford. Because Matthew Stafford always throws a lot. They always let him throw a lot. And they never really fixed their running back issues.
Carry on.
Yeah, they do. But you can tell that they're still thinking about the running back position because they signed Adrian Peterson. Because they made that kind of move. They're still thinking about like how can we fix the running game. So because of that, I feel like Stafford's still gonna throw a ton. He might kind of have like a Jameis Winston-ass season. A lot of yards, a lot of touchdowns, a lot of interceptions.
That's a good pick.
And then speaking of quarterbacks and coaches, like let's talk about like the biggest quarterback versus coach controversy we're gonna have this year. Besides probably like whatever happened to Gase. But the biggest quarterback versus coach controversy that'll be with the X's. With the divorced couple, the Brady and Belichick. Who do you think is gonna be better, Pats or the Bucks? Who wins this feud between 2 of the all-time greats?
I think. Now I hate both of them equally, but if I had to pick, the Bucks are the better team. I
kind of agree. We agree for the 3rd time in this podcast. I think the Bucks are a better constructed team. I feel like. The Patriots have way too many holes in their offense.
What is their skills? Look at their skills guy. It's aging Edelman, N'Keal Harry.
It's what's that one quarterback that they converted? No, they converted a dude. I literally forgot his name.
See, it's all they're having quarterbacks play wide receivers.
Myers.
Yes,
Myers.
they're having quarterbacks
Myers.
play wide receivers. It's not looking good.
Yeah, but
easier division.
And their defense is still really good.
Yeah, their defense is still elite.
Yeah. So I would say it's not a wash, but I still go with the Bucks.
All right. Now we're heading towards our big picks. MVP. Now I have two. I have two answers. I have my answer, which is Pat Mahomes. You know, he didn't win it last year. He'll come back with a vengeance. The offense looking better than ever, surprisingly. Like they won the Super Bowl, they got better. I think Pat Mahomes safe pick. My right field, my pick out of right field, Kyler Murray. I'm all in. I'm all in on the cards. I'm all in.
So you're going with the back-to-back sophomore MVP?
Yeah. If it happens twice before, why can't it happen a third time? I'm all in. The chips are in.
Okay.
On the cards.
That's crazy out of right field.
Because if they're good, the narrative is on his side. I think if I was betting, $10.
So for our initial pick, we have to agree with you. I have to go with Pat Mahomes. I mean, we are filming this on the Friday after the Chiefs versus Texans. So if you look at that game and you're not like Patrick Mahomes is the fucking best quarterback in the NFL, like you're fucking shipping. He was off for the first half and still made some fucking that throw to Denard Robinson that got dropped and got caught back was a fucking amazing. That shit was a dot if I've ever seen one. My out of right field pick is gonna be Aaron Rodgers. I talked about this earlier.
Oh my god!
So this
I don't
is really
think they're gonna be that good.
Dude, Aaron Rodgers, how quickly we forget that Aaron Rodgers is fucking Aaron Rodgers. And he's probably the most talented quarterback before we saw Mahomes, that we've ever seen. So probably the second now. But Aaron Rodgers can make any throw from the field whenever he wants. He's still a master of the game. If he gets back to anywhere like close, like 95%, if he plays with that, I'm telling you, the ego, the fucking, y'all think I'm washed? Y'all think I'm really that bad? Y'all think this kid's better than me? Okay. Like, oh, I'll show you. And then who's gonna go out there and then show you? And then fucking make a fucking 45-yard pass, cross field, zip it to the sideline.
Does he still have that in him?
I think he does. It's not like he hasn't really had major injuries. All right, with that being said, with all that fucking jerking off I just did for Aaron Rodgers, I do not think the Packers make it out of the NFC. I think their defense still shows too much weakness. Their O-line is still pretty dog shit. And then their receiving core isn't what you would want an elite receiving core to be. I think, of course, maybe it's the jersey speaking, maybe it's the visor on the ground, maybe it's the podcast we did yesterday. If you guys want to check that out, it was the Saints preview podcast. I would have to go with my team, my boys, the Saints. And I'll tell you why it's the unbiased and the right pick, okay? I'll tell you that right now, we are going to play with the most urgency, without a doubt, than any other team this season. This is all in for us. All the chips are on the table. There's no backing it. There's no other option. It's either Super Bowl or bust. I think I said that before. Super Bowl bust for the Saints. Either we win the Super Bowl or it's nothing. I think our talent, top to bottom, is great. We have a lot of depth. This team has played together for 4 years. The familiarity, the chemistry between coach and team, player and player and coach, it's fucking insane. It's next level. It's the Saints. They gotta get a break one of these years. So hopefully it's this one.
Now, my pick to come out the NFC, you know what? I'm kind of ashamed of my pick because I'm picking the Saints.
Oh, wow. 5 for 5.
I'm picking the Saints.
Five times we agreed this season.
I think NFC is wide open. I think a lot of teams can win, but I feel like the Saints have the most riding on the season. They want it the most. I think they're a team out of the NFC.
Yeah, I mean, we have to agree with you.
Right. Okay, so if that's the case, who are the Saints playing in the Super Bowl? Who are they playing?
All right. For me, it's got so cliche to pick.
It's one of two. It's one of two, right?
I predicted this last year. I predicted again this year. It's gonna be Chiefs Saints. I think the Chiefs are in the middle of a fucking what we're going to be. It was going to be a historic run right here with, of course, one of the all-time greats that will go down with the all-time greats. I believe in Patrick Mahomes, and this will be a big part of his legacy. He goes on a really big Super Bowl run in the beginning. I don't really see much teams that can stand his way. Maybe the Ravens. I still think Lamar's is not there yet necessarily. Patrick Mahomes looks great. We've seen him get it done in the playoffs. We've seen him get it done in the Super Bowl. So I think they're my pick. A little as cliche as it sounds. Plus, tell me it's not entertaining as fuck Super Bowl.
That would be high octane offenses coming at each other. But I don't think the Chiefs are gonna make it. I think the Ravens are gonna meet you guys in the Super Bowl.
You know,
I look at that defense. There's not one. They're stacked to the gills. And if Lamar takes another leap with their running game, it's over.
I think it's tragic that they ended up with who's my guy? The guy that I want the Saints to pick, the linebacker.
LSU guy.
Yeah. Patrick Queen.
Patrick Queen. Oh my God.
It's a travesty that they got Patrick Queen and that they slipped so far behind. They got probably one of the best, if not the best, linebackers in the draft. And
Elias Campbell.
Oh my God. Yeah, the team is stacked. I'll give you that. I just don't think Lamar's there yet. But that Super Bowl would hold like a fucking a special place in my heart.
For you.
I'm from, if you guys don't know, I'm from Maryland. I was born in California, but I was raised in Maryland. Came back here a little later. Did you cut? Oh, I heard that like a thing. But yeah, I was raised in Maryland. Grew up there. I grew up around Ravens fans. My entire side of the family, on my mom's side, all Ravens fans. So the Ravens have always been kind of like a pseudo favorite team.
Second team.
Not necessarily they're my favorite team or anything, but when they win and my family's happy, I'm kind of happy. So it's always a good day when both our teams can win. But on that day, I would have to be actively rooting very hard against the Ravens and talking a lot of shit, of course. But
All right.
But for me, that being said, I think that the Saints overcome the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I think we see an amazing game. We see high octane. We see loads of points. But I think the Saints defense is better than the Chiefs defense. And our offense, even though it's worse than...
It's not going point for point with Pat Mahomes and company.
The difference between our offense and their offense and the difference between their defense and our defense, it's like...
kind of cancels each other out.
No, I think our defense is simply better than their defense. I think our offense is not that much worse than their offense.
That's a bit biased. I think that's a bit biased.
You can call that bias, but... Okay, so that's our NFL season.
Whoa! I didn't pick my Super Bowl winner.
You did. I just said you had the Ravens over the Saints.
I had the Ravens playing the Saints, but take it from me. I think the Ravens beat the Saints, and it'll make him cry because then all his family are gonna be celebrating in his fucking face.
That would be crazy. For that, I don't know. Either they gotta fly out here, or we gotta fly out there. Hopefully, COVID's not crazy because we gotta be in the same room. I'm gonna be fucking dogging, bro. We'll get our first down. Michael Thomas gonna get a first down. I'm standing on the road like, yeah, I'm a new fucking Michael Thomas jersey.
Now, imagine big trust. Imagine Mark Ingram scores the winning touchdown. Oh.
You know what? I wouldn't be mad. I would genuinely be happy, bro.
Get out of here. Look at him. He's not happy about that. Come on now.
I wouldn't be happy, obviously, because the Saints just lost and it's heartbreaking.
He throws up the big trust, bro. Oh,
it's not gonna be worse. For me, it'd be worse if I don't know, just so random. Let's say Marquise Brown scores the game. I'm like, okay, that sucks. If Mark Ingram does, I'm like, okay, at least it's Mark Ingram. At least he gets his ring. At least he. He's Mark Ingram. That's our boy. That's the guy.
No, you're not gonna say that if that happens. Bro.
Was I angry at Mark Ingram for last year?
Yes, you were like, oh, dude, I wish I had him, man. The locker room guy, man.
Yeah,
he's that guy.
I wish you had that guy. So I still be like, I wish I had that guy. I'm more mad at the front office for not re-signing my guy. I'm not like, fuck Mark Ingram. Nah, Mark Ingram's the dude. But yeah.
That would be crazy.
What is the pick? Let's say they call me Homer. You want to just go with alternative picks for myself?
You want right field picks? Okay.
Let's go. Right field picks or yeah. So say a championship game. So say the other team that could have got it, or basically your second team. Yeah. I go with mine real quick. I'm gonna say. So if you guys call me a Homer, right? This will be my pick. Then if you guys don't allow me to pick the Saints, I'll go with the Green Bay Packers. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers wins the MVP. He goes off. He single-handedly carries them to the fucking
They're the worst 13-3 team last season.
They still have the pass rushing duo, the Smith brothers. They can go ham. They have Aaron Rodgers. If they can get some semblance of a pass rush, get some decent DB play, they have Jaire Alexander to make plays. Devontae Adams, easily one of the best receivers in the league. Bro, that offense with Aaron Jones could really get cracking to get MVP Aaron Rodgers.
I don't like that I'm saying this. I don't like that I'm saying this.
Oh, and for the AFC, I have of course the Ravens.
I don't like them saying this, but if we're going out of right field, the Dallas Cowboys.
Whoa.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Whoa.
Look at the weapons. If CeeDee Lamb is really their best wide receiver, Lamb, Gallup, and Cooper, come on. And that defense. And it's not Garrett anymore. It's Mike McCarthy, Super Bowl experience.
Okay.
Watch out now.
Last time we saw him, he was so vanilla.
Watch out.
If you get a great offensive weapon with a vanilla offense, something, i.e. the Browns of last year, I don't know how I feel about that. That's my only.
I'm just saying they have talent.
Yeah, but I think so many teams NFL have so much top roster top to down talent. The Niners roster top to down talent. The Saints top to down talent. Like fucking, even like to a certain extent the Seahawks. But most of their top is like Russell Wilson, and he makes everything like look a lot better. Like DK Metcalf,
Jamal Adams, come on.
Yeah,
Put some respect on my ex.
Yeah, but you have Jamal, you have playmakers.
Okay, and then AFC right field. There's not a right field team in the AFC.
It's Chiefs.
It's one of two. It's one of two.
It's Chiefs or Ravens, or do you think any of the others? So let's say we predict division winners: the Bills, and let's say the Titans. Do you think the Titans kind of going to run like they did last year?
No, not against these Chiefs and these Ravens now.
That's true. I think the Chiefs can put up too much points. I think the Ravens are too good. So
Steelers? I know you don't like them. I know you don't like them.
no, because they would have to do it from the wild card spot. I don't know.
What if Baker just turns it up? What if Baker?
They have the talent. I just think the O-line still.
This is do or die year for Baker. What if it's due?
Their O-line is still not there, but
No, they invested in it.
True, but
Conklin.
the thing with O-line too that's really like people would take for granted is continuity.
Yep.
Like the Saints O-line has been together a while. The Cowboys, long time. Yeah, continuity in O-line is really important. The Niners have played together for a while too. Anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. We're already at like I think 30 minutes, which is kind of a little longer than I expected, just because we added the bonus, just for you guys. 'Cause I know you're gonna talk shit in the comments. But anyways, let us know what you guys think of your takes down in the comments. I think we went through like 21 subjects. Let us know. If you want more sports content, hit the notification bell and subscribe because we have a lot on the channel. We have more NFL content going to you guys very soon. If you want to check out what we think of our favorite teams, the Saints and the Jets, check out yesterday's episodes. If you want sports content for whatever reason, we have anime content, that's your shit. We have movie content, that's your shit. We have live content, that's your shit. So we got a lot of content on this channel. We even got vlogs and shit now. Like, there's a lot to consume. Anyways, please like, comment, subscribe. Anything you have anything to say to all the football lovers out there?
Let's just hope the season ends.
Yeah, or like finishes.
Finishes, yeah.
It could end. Just
It could end. It's not fun.
Abruptly. But I agree. For all football fans out there, let's hope they stay safe. Hope you guys stay safe so we continue to enjoy the greatest sport that America's ever produced.
America's produced. Okay, yes.
We're throwing shit at baseball now. They're gonna be mad about that, but it's whatever. Football's back, baby. Fuck yes. And we are out too. Russia's Network out. Peace.
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. Back when they thought pink polos would hurt the ride. Before Cam got the shit to pop, the doors closed.